Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you find yourselves well. I got some stuff yesterday. Dropped off, I think, 7 items, 6 items at the post office. Was really stoked to sell another Arnie's for 220, a linen. They're really well made shirts, really good stuff, and they're not making them anymore. So if you find a good Arnie's piece, hold on to it, sell it for a good price, or give it to a good home. So I was stoked. Decided to swing by one of my favorite thrift stores, and I, for some reason, decided to look at the bags first. But because they're kind of way down and at the bottom, I'll get to those last, and then hit the clothing rack as they were revealing and bringing in more inventory. It was great. Tracy was basically handing them to me. Excuse me. It took me an hour to get started because I kept on sneezing. Man, these sinuses are. I'm an indoor boy. So yeah, one of the first pieces I grabbed off the rack, and all these long sleeves and this sweater were $3. It's just a little flub. I just saw it in the camera. Cool. So this is a cotton Zegna sweater, blue XL with like a little bit of the gray woven in, cotton knit. Didn't find any flaws or any marks. I keep on seeing these little. I think now that it's on camera, but it's just like the lighting divots and whatnot. Yeah, it looks great, feels great. I don't know when's the last time it was cleaned, and because I have bins in my tub eternally, just sitting there drying, I'm gonna just slightly soak this, maybe with some OxyClean, maybe with just Dawn, and just give it a quick little refresher for someone so they can put it on first thing. Another one, just off the feel, I knew this shirt was a good piece. It's a flannel green, and it's by Outerknown with a K for the known. It's another large, extra large, excuse me. I think it came from the same gentleman who donated these items. Good piece. Kind of cheap looking. They almost look like the Target buttons, if that makes sense to anyone. But it feels really, really good. If it was my size, I would have loved to have one in my collection. But yeah, that's an Outerknown long sleeve. And I'll show the prices of what they go for. I was trying to figure out a way to show it at the same time I'm showing this, but it covers most of the screen. Another piece, extra large. I believe this is a more on the vintage side, Ralph Lauren. I don't know if there's a website or something somewhere, but I think it's like an older, not 90s or something like that, but maybe like early 2000s. Again, we're at $9 with these items. This one, I was again kind of hoping to be my size, extra large, way more wear. It's got way more love on it. It's a black J. Crew linen cotton, fully linen shirt. Just feels really good. Just like all linen, it gets pressed really easily. I don't know if you blasted it in hot temperatures to dry it or what, but it definitely has more wear on it. Again, for $3, and to help clear Tracy's inventory, I wouldn't mind it because of the other stuff I scored. I didn't mind paying $3 for that. This one I wasn't familiar with. It's a Topo design shirt. It looked like one of those outdoorsy kind of shirts. It's missing the bottom button here and a button here. But I don't think it's the biggest deal. Looks like the shirts still sell. I'll just mark it as is. This one I'm also going to clean just because it's got some actual dirt and yellowing on the sleeve, and most noticeably on the collar, and I think that would lift off pretty quickly. So I'm not too worried about that. Oh yeah, a Lucky Brand pearl button. The pearl snap buttons are black with a little bit of like a ring. I don't know if it's like brown or maybe it's just fading on all of them. It looks like it gives off brown on the edges, but it's just an easy Lucky Brand. This one I think is extra large as well. A little more wear on it, some pressing on the collar, but it doesn't have any major frays, and I know it'll sell. If not soon, eventually. From the same guy's pile, I just grabbed these just because they look like they'd be a quick flip. Bare bottoms, I think they were called. Bare bottoms, extra large, 7-inch. Just little shorties. Then from on the way out rack, grab this pearl snap vest. Looks like it's made, or feels like it's made out of wool, and had on the inside the original paperwork, it seemed like. Oh yeah, there's the button. So replacement button snaps, replacement little thingamabobbins, pockets by AJ at yahoo.com. Alright, so it's not super vintage, but if they're using a Yahoo account, it still could be 30 years old. Okay, so it's Prairie Possibles, Pockets by AJ. This vest is an original Prairie Possibles Pocket by AJ. Creation is a product of things relative to the experiences of Janny Hamilton ASBSGS. Growing up in the tall grass prairie of the Osage in Oklahoma and spending time with the Forest Service in Prairie City, Oregon led to the development of Pockets by AJ. Possibles is taken from what the Native Americans call their purse, thus leading to the name Prairie Possibles. Possibles is taken from what the Native Americans called their purse, thus leading to the name Prairie Possibles. There, I read it better, hopefully. Each vest has an 8 to 14 carry all your essentials, secure from theft. Got a fax. Got a outside Portland area phone number and an email. Pockets by AJ. Harmoniously handcrafted in the USA. Microfiber, so this microfiber wash cold with water, color safe soap, dry low heat, dry or hang dry, or lay flat to dry. If ironing, iron inside out or use. Okay, awesome. Cool. So there's me showing you how bad I am at reading. I got this vest, and I did look it up. It looked like they were still making them. I didn't know how old this one would have been, but there was like a tan one and whatnot online, and it looks like it's good for like, I guess, hunters and dudes that just like to go out and to the prairie and whatnot. I don't know if this necessarily has 14 pockets. I mean, I think I got shorted on some pockets. I mean, I'm not one to knock pockets by AJ. I've never been one to knock pockets by AJ. My God, never mind. This man or person, pocket there, pocket there, pocket there. Oh, is that behind your ear? Pocket. You got a back pocket here. Oh, this is for dads that like to party. You can go to concerts with like little flasks here and there. Two pockets, a pocket within a pocket. That's like the alien mouth of pockets. All right, cool. And yeah, I think I saw this one 40, 30. Maybe it was a new one or something like that. I was at 4% with my brightness all the way down, trying to make sure I got these things looked up. Most of these things I was able to research, thankfully, before my battery died at the thrift. All right, cool. So vest. So with those pieces, let me see if I can bring up what they were going for. So the Outerknown, which is the green flannel right here. Nope, these are shorts. These are all shorts. It's all coming up shorts. So this one right here, 21% sell through. Not super exciting, but the pieces that do sell for an average of $45. And I think this is a really nice piece. When I searched through the other method, not through the Terapeak or whatever this is called, it showed me a couple, and one was a green one that sold for 70. So again, anything over 3 I'm happy with, but if it's a good amount over 3, I'm really happy. Let's see, do I have, what else did I look up? So that's the Topo Designs. That's the one that was blue over here, missing the buttons. And again, I'm not familiar with the brand, but because it came in with the same guy's stuff, I assumed it was of some value or carried a good amount of recognition. 23% sell through, not the best, but it's a $30-ish average price. So I'm not going to scoff at that. I'm going to just price this to flip. This is basically the shirt right here, the one that sold brand new for $120. So, $20. It's got no buttons. Maybe if I find buttons that are comparable, I can do something with them. But I'm not too worried, as long as I list it fast. Got them yesterday. They're going to be listed today or tomorrow. I've been very good at doing the insane amounts of steaming all at once, and photographing and then listing and measuring and all that in like this like self assembly line approach. Let's see. So next up was the Zegna cotton sweater. That's the first little piece I pulled out. This guy right here. 62%, or I'm sorry, $62 average. Only 14% sell through, and it's just breaking my heart because we used to sell Zegna all the time at the consignment store. It's a really good brand and make really good stuff, but maybe their name's gone down or their quality's gone down given time. Uh, Kids just need to know, or maybe people are just asking too much for some Zegnas. Wow, that one sold for 130. Oh, new with out tags. Okay, yeah. But yeah, if I can get 20 to 30, I'd be happy. If I can get somewhere around the 60 price, well, that's why I'm giving it a clean. So, someone getting a $60 Xenia right off the bat. It's like, hey, there's not even a hint of yellowing. Yay. J. Crew, the linen, $15 is fine with me. That's 5 times over the $3 I paid. Even if it's $10, that's fine. It'll be a buffer and it'll cover the cost that went into the total I spent on this trip, which was $54. I spent $54 on everything you're about to see. Pardon me. So the Ralph Lauren XL tall red plaid. I didn't find too many that were going over the $70 price point, like the colorful ones were, but I can expect 20 to 40. 15 to 40 I think is good. It's a really nice plaid. It's got a little bit of blue, a little bit of light blue, and I just like it when there's like a little bit of yellow cutting through it. I think it's going to sell. It's good condition. The guy took care of his stuff. And then on to the next set of things. Actually, before we do that, boop. This is what I was initially looking at. It was bags, and I always just grab hats there because not always, but they're $2. So I grabbed some Chargers 2006 AFC West Champions Division Champions hats, and one from 2004. It's got a little scuff there, but I think I can just give that a little scrub off. And this felt like it was an all cotton hat. I was gonna double check. This one was gonna give a wash, not these because they have the original stickers, the authentic stickers. And all of these I was just gonna put at around $10. I do see people putting these championship pieces, I think it was 14 and to 20, and there's a few sitting on there, which I didn't notice till after I bought these. So I'm just gonna price them low and to go, and I think I won't have a problem. Like I said in the last video, I love getting San Diego stuff. Being a San Diegan, and it'll sell. Let me see if I can keep this hidden-ish. So one of the first things I grabbed was that garment bag I ignored, but it led me to grab this garment bag. I dropped some pieces, and I was picking up after myself because I don't want to leave a mess at the thrift store. No one wants to be that guy or gal or whoever you are. And I saw this under a desk, like shoved under a bunch of stuff. It's a Lark garment bag. It fully unfolds. It can fit a full suit or two or three or four. It's got devices, okay? It's got devices. It's got some kind of Lark to open push button with thumbs and fingers and pull out the ring. So it's like it locks your suit into place, I guess. You can stick your thing in there and it'll keep it from shifting around. Got a ton of zipper pockets or hidden pockets. AJ would be proud. AJ Prairie Prudential pockets. What was that brand? They'd be proud. It's come with a lock. I don't know if I have the key somewhere. It may not be avails. But yeah, garment bag. I think this was the most major damage I saw. A little bit of the nylon's worn, but not worn through. Looks great. Needs a little bit of like dust and love, which I don't have a problem. I got some microfiber cloth and some time today. And I was going to give it a vacuum. It's basically, all of these are basically empty on the inside, but just to clean up any maybe plastic bits or, fabric bits that may be left over. Why not? And those I saw online. When I initially searched, I saw 4 more options show up. I don't know if it was a Google search, but somewhere at 50 plus shipping. I only see this one now at 35, and I believe there's other Lark bags that do sell. There are a few more listed currently and a little on the higher end, so I'm just going to price this maybe so the buyer pays a total of 50 to get it out to them. If I can figure out how to shrink this and put it in a box. I got a bunch of cardboard and packaging materials out there. Pretty sure I can just have this like a narrow tube and take it to the UPS and be fine. But yeah, I mean, it seems like people don't have a problem paying around 20 to 30 for shipping larger garment bags anyway. So 50 here. Oh, that's a Hartman. Hartman makes good stuff. Next up, let's see. Do I have another? Yeah, it's just more Larkin stuff. Just larking around. Another little $5 find. This one's another, usually outside of my purview, but I figured I'd grab it. Oh, maybe hide this guy's info. But it's a Samsonite bag. Another garment bag. This one's mostly nylon with like a minimal wire reinforcement here, and then like another hanger section here. Let's see if we can open it up. Reels. Nope, not from that side. There we go. Look at that. Pockets of plenty, AJ. Pockets of plenty for you. Another lock that I do not have the key, but I'm guessing it's a generic key. But yeah, it's got two little hanger sections there. Boom, almost popped off my fingers. Boom, boom, boom. Still functioning, still good. Anything over $5 I'll be happy with. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be happy just selling it for $5, $6, but you know, it'll be a learning lesson, and I'm pretty sure these bags will do well. Every time I bought a bag on an impulse, it sold pretty soon after listing. A couple times at Goodwill, I got one motorcycle bag, and it was a laptop bag. Motorcycle was like 130, laptop bag was like 60, and they were both like I think listed for $5 right in front of me, or $10 maybe. Okay, so this is what I was most excited and why it was like the last piece. Oh, and some pieces fell out of it. So let me just talk about those real quick. Just grab this because the Ruka stuff sells quick. I don't get a lot of it, but this was just a cool enough print. Guy skating into a bowl of skull. It's a Hawaiian edition Ruka Hawaii shirt. So I figured out of all of them, again, $2, I'm already getting some good stuff. Let me just get this without thinking about it. I I wanted to say this was silk. I was really hopeful it was silk, but it's embroidered kind of. I don't know. I don't want to be insulting if it's Asian. It's a type of Asian influence look with the fabric. Nylon, definitely nylon on the inside. But if it's silk, I'm gonna double check, give it a steam, see if it stinks. I think there's like a burn test you can do. I don't know if it'll help with the threads. The threads feel like cotton though. But yeah, they gave me this for $1 after I was already getting all this stuff. Everything there in this section would have been $5, even this. But because I got so much, they did the thing where they're just like, it's fine, dude. So yeah, $1. I'm gonna sell it for 10. If it is actual silk, maybe 50 to 100. I don't know. I saw a few similar looking pieces that go for a pretty good amount. Just colorful inside lining, but again, I don't think it's silk. I just got it because it was $1. I asked them last second. This is like I think one of the second or third pieces I saw. I just Google image searched it and it came right up. People are selling it for around 30-ish. It's all cotton, made in Nepal bag. It's got this yoga-y. I don't know if that's the Ohm or one of those. This is another piece that it looked fine-ish. There's just a little tinge in the light. So I think I'm gonna give this one a little soak scrub and let it hang dry, air dry. Okay. The bag of bags that I wanted to show off. This one, it took me a while to find a similar one. This looks like it may be an older model, but this is Victorinox, right? That's Victorinox, Victorinox, like the Swiss Army brand company. This is a garment bag slash duffel bag. So you see, it's got the typical duffel properties. This one had a price tag of 8 over the other ones that were all the other bags were 5. What caught my eye was it wasn't in this shape when I saw it. It was completely rolled out flat. Coffee hiccups. Let's see. That'd be great if it didn't stop working all of a sudden. I tore it. There we go. Must have zipped up some of the fabric. this guy out. Fully unravels, and it becomes a garment bag. And from what I saw, this little video this lady was very excited to show us, it looks to be, if her voice comes through. Oh, my headphones on. So here's her showing the salesperson showing almost identical bag. I think the marking's a little different. I gotta just look at the logo. But these garment bags, let's see if it shows up. Users are very happy with that product, and I would be too. So these are the more recent models. They have the Victorinox logo and markings on the a little more prominent. This isn't even the exact one. Doesn't unroll fully. So this is another. This is a backpack duffel. 175. Where did I put that? That's a sport, like I guess hiking. Travel 210. Yeah, and I've only found it once, and I got to find it again. And this video was the last thing I found right before just getting started with the video because I need to get going with some work. But there's some that go for like 600, and it doesn't look like they're making this exact model, but I'm gonna try 150, 100, and see what I can get for it. Thank you, YouTube, for the references there. And thank you, folks, for popping in and checking out what I got. If anyone knows the exact name of the bag, I'm actually going to go through and after I vacuum everything, look for any naming, a mark or something on the inside that tells me the exact thing so I can age it. That video that we saw was 2012. So it's an 11-year-old video. It's nylon, so this thing's still pretty tough and pretty rugged. So if it's a 10-year-old piece, might be just not being sold anymore, which might increase the value. You know what? While I have you here, since you're already here, let me just look it up on eBay one last time. Victorinox duffel vertible. I've been spelling duffel so many ways. Oh, it thinks I'm looking for a card. How sweet. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to find a product number or something just so I can have like the proper reference. It's a great piece. It's super versatile, and gosh darn it, I wish I had a comedy career so I had an excuse to use it because it is freaking awesome, and I might be a suit guy if I had something like this. But yeah, be well. Thanks for checking out the stuff and the videos. I appreciate any likes or subs or comments since I'm especially early on. Check out the store too. It's just listed dude on eBay, or it's under Sly Games on under the seller's name. I'm not sure if it'll show up right off the bat, but yeah, let me just boop. There we go. There me is. There me is. But yeah, thank you again for your time and checking out a longish video. I'll talk to you folks next time. Take care. Bye.